Looking delicious. Do you want a little bit more sugar?
Not yet. That sugar
Not
is
yet.
for something else.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to my page. Obviously, we're in a different setting today. We're in the kitchen. We're going to be making some oatmeal blueberry bars today. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Now, roll that beautiful intro. So before we get started, I want to introduce a very special guest. She's going to help me make these blueberry bars today. So please give a warm welcome to my mama.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
So we're going to make these blueberry bars, but first, sanitization.
Let me wash my hands, okay?
So first things first, we already have our oven that's preheated to 350 degrees, and we want to take out all of our ingredients. So you have your oatmeal, you have your wheat flour, you have some blueberries in there, some vanilla, a little bit of nutmeg behind here, cornstarch, our cinnamon and salt, sugars, and we have our bowls. So we're going to go ahead and get started with mixing everything together. We'll be right back. So guys, the first thing on our list is blooper. First thing on our list actually are the oats. These are rolled oats. We're just going to use 1 cup of these.
That's all right, just go
1
ahead.
cup. So we're going to put these in the bowl, okay?
Now, put the bowl away.
That's going to be our measuring cup for a lot of these ingredients actually. So the next thing that we're going to use are whole wheat flour. It doesn't have to be organic, I just got the organic kind. So we're gonna actually use 1/3 of a cup
Okay.
of that.
1/3 of a cup.
We're gonna put that in there, and then we're gonna mix it in with our oats.
Just a little bit more. That's about 1/3. That's good. Take,
A 1/2 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. So we have our ground cinnamon here, and we're just going to open it up.
More than one way to skin a cat.
Yes. And then we're going to do a 1/4 tablespoon of salt.
Yeah. And 1/4. Okay. Got the 1/4 over here. Are we using the sea salt?
We're just going to do more salt.
Regular salt to get the measurements. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So guys, next thing that we're going to do is take our brown sugar. We have 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar, and that's going to go inside of our bowl with all of our oats, our salt, our cinnamon, right in there. Now, one thing that I also like to add is nutmeg. It gives a very nice flavor. It makes it feel like Christmas, okay? Or Thanksgiving or something. You know what I mean? Just sprinkle this. Yeah, you just do a dash.
Is that good?
That's good. Well, we're gonna bake it. So
A little bit more?
A little bit more.
Okay.
Now, the next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna put our butter inside of this mixture as well. And that'll be our final step for this mixture. Now the butter is melted, so we got our pot holders. So you're gonna pick it up here, because the bowl is hot. And we're gonna pour it right inside of this mixture. Now this is 6 tablespoons of butter. But if you're like me or Paula Deen, the whole stick. We're gonna go ahead and mix this up really nice and smooth. And we wanna mix this mixture up until all the oats and everything is really coated nicely with the butter. If you have to add more butter in there, that's absolutely fine. Go ahead and add a little bit more. You want it to be slightly wet, but you want it to be nice and coated.
I think it's coated now. Well, one thing I can say about Stephen's Healthy Bars, they are delicious. I tried one This is his second batch. I tried one and they were delicious. A lot of healthy ingredients in there.
Or so we like to think.
Well, the butter just makes it taste good. Everything else is healthy.
So while the butter is in the microwave melting away like we do here in Dothan, that it's hanging off on the side. Kind of want it to anyway, especially with these bars because they're gonna spread. We're gonna get pot holders over time. And Tyler, he was in my last video. He ignored me. Now he's all up under my feet.
Oh.
So we're gonna put that butter in there and we're gonna stir it. Stir it. They're not healthy anymore, are they?
Oh wow, that's a lot of butter. I'm sure it's gonna taste good. Butter always makes things taste good.
So once we have everything incorporated, we're only gonna take half.
Okay, half
of our mixture out of this bowl here. And we're gonna splat it in there.
And with clean hands?
With clean hands. Because Corona is real. So once we have our mixture in the pan, only half of it is really necessary. We're gonna coat the bottom of the pan.
Good. And just make sure there are no gaps in there. You want everything kind of sticking together. How's that?
Perfect. So guys, the next thing that you want to do is get your blueberries. And we want to make sure that we wash these blueberries because, you know, we got them out the store and it's important to make sure that they're washed.
I agree with that.
Wash your blueberries! So, while the blueberries are being freshly washed, once they're finished, we're going to put them inside of our mixture, okay? So our first layer that's right here in the pan, we're going to put the blueberries on top. So we have our first layer of the oat mixture at the bottom of the pan, and we're going to put some of the blueberries right on it. Now, I like to put a lot of blueberries because when it cooks, the blueberries get really nice and hot and juicy, and you bite into it, it just explodes in your mouth.
Oozes out, and it's so delicious.
So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab our cornstarch. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. And that's going to go right on top of those blueberries.
Right on top, okay. All right, sound like you know a little something. Your mama taught you well. Just sprinkle?
Just sprinkle it around top of those blueberries. Last time I made this, I just put it in my hand and then I sprinkled it on the blueberries. Once you do that, the powder like actually sticks to your hands and then you have to whatever. So once you finish sprinkling the cornstarch on the blueberries, then you're going to take your lemon juice, okay? No brand deal, so you don't get the label, okay? Now there's not that much lemon juice in here, so we're just gonna use the whole thing. So you're gonna basically actually use 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and you're gonna sprinkle it right on top of the blueberries.
Okay. You're gonna do that on both layers?
We're just gonna do it on this layer here.
Oh, okay. Look guys, it's already looking good. Can you see that? Oh!
Looks like Christmas.
All right, what's
so,
next?
The next thing that we're gonna do is our sugar. So we have, where's my sugar at? We have a big thing of sugar here. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna get 1 tablespoon of sugar and we're going to sprinkle half of that on top of the blueberries.
Yeah, all right. Looks like snow, snow, snow. Just gonna fill in the little spaces with a few more blueberries.
Somebody like blueberries.
Stephen. But I like them too, so.
Filled with antioxidants.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
See, they are healthy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So once we finish the sugar mixture, we're gonna take the rest of the blueberries. You can put as many blueberries in there as you want. Okay, nobody's gonna judge you. This is your life. Those are your blueberries. So we're going to just put them right on top of the other ones that we just put the cornstarch, sugar, and lemon juice on top of, okay? Take the rest of our crumb mixture and we're gonna put that on top of the blueberries as the final layer. Now with this, we're just really gonna sprinkle it around. We want some of the blueberries to actually be showing through. So don't worry if you can still see the blueberries. So we're just gonna pat it down.
Looks delicious, guys. Time to go into the oven. You want it on the top rack or the bottom? Does it matter?
Top rack.
Top rack. Okay, got it. It's in there.
Put it in the oven and we're gonna cook it for about 30 minutes. 35, 40 minutes. Depending on your oven. I put it in for 30 minutes because I would like the oats to get nice and brown, but I also like the edges to be a little bit crispy. So you don't want to overcook it because you don't want it to dry out. Once they're done, we're gonna take them out and then we're gonna show you how to make the icing.
Yes. Well, since I'm the sous chef, Stephen has me washing dishes.
I'm gonna help. While we are washing dishes though, we want to do a quick little chit chat. A chit chat on that's like, what are your favorite things to cook?
Oh, my favorite things to cook are macaroni and cheese.
It's great macaroni and cheese.
I like to put 3 kinds of cheese in my macaroni and cheese. I love Thanksgiving because you get to have the dressing and sweet potato souffle and all that good food, and
making us hungry, isn't it?
And collard greens and kale. Those are some of my favorites.
Actually, you like having kale,
Just sauteed
yeah,
too.
just sauteed.
Yeah.
She has kale and her veggies just whenever she wants to have them.
Even so, I do that even with you know, just with cabbage. Or you can even saute the collard greens, the little onion. And,
Who taught you how to cook?
well, my mom. I watched my mom a little bit, but really, I learned a lot from my mother-in-law too. She is a great cook. And when I got married, I don't think I knew how to cook anything except stovetop stuffing. Well, my husband told me, baby, I don't eat that. He said I need meat on a bone. So I had to hurry up and learn how to cook. His favorite dessert was banana pudding. I learned how to cook that. So I have to give my mother-in-law a lot of credit too. She really taught me how to cook after I got married because I didn't know how to cook for real.
I love her cooking.
My cooking
So
really took a turn for the best. After 33 years of marriage, I think I know how to cook now.
Blueberries?
Blueberries. I'll buy strawberries, raspberries, but I don't know why I don't buy the blueberries and the blackberries too often.
I like using the blueberries because they're small, they're flavorful, but they don't have seeds in them. Another really good fruit actually to use, strawberries. You'll have to cut the strawberries, of course, put them in
small pieces or
just
dice them.
You can really cut them whatever size you want. You don't want them to be like chunky.
The sous chef has to keep cleaning.
But strawberries, blueberries, raspberries will kind of be, I guess, good if you want to use those as well. So make this dish your own, guys. Make it your own.
Well, son, I think we have tied it up quite a bit. Blueberries are baking. Your sous chef has done her job.
Hey guys, so we're back. And I was gonna say cookies. I think I really want cookies. But the oatmeal bars.
I can make you some.
Yay!
Chocolate chip, my special.
Winning! So the oatmeal blueberry bars are already out of the oven, and I put them in the refrigerator for them to cool. You can leave them out on the counter to cool, but it's much quicker to just put them in the refrigerator, and they cool faster, and you'll be ready to eat them in no time. So while those are cooling though, we're going to make the icing. So already we have our powdered sugar inside of our small bowl. Now the powdered sugar, make sure you sift it first. Next thing we're gonna do is get our vanilla extract. Oh yes. And I don't measure vanilla extract.
I don't either.
Great minds think alike. So I'm actually just I'm gonna measure it. We're gonna do a cap full of vanilla extract, and we're gonna put that right inside of the powdered sugar. And if I feel like it, I'll put more. And ain't nothing you can say about it. After we do that, we're gonna get our milk.
Steven likes healthy milk. Shake that stuff up first, because you know it separates.
Milk.
But it separates. It's not real milk.
It's almond milk.
How you squeeze almonds and get milk out of them?
Listen.
Come on. You just have to have that.
We have some almond milk.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to put that inside of the powdered sugar. Now, depending on how thick you want your icing to be, that's how much milk you're going to put in there. I don't want really thin icing, so I'm going to put just a little bit of milk in here. We're going to whisk that up.
If you can call it milk. Oh, I need a little muscle.
Gonna whisk that up really good. And this is where I like to add a little bit more vanilla, because why not?
Want it real smooth, no lumps, right?
Real smooth, no lumps. And if you do find that you put a little bit more milk in there than you wanted to, you can just add a little bit more powdered sugar, and that'll thicken it back up.
I'm gonna let your muscles get the last of that. Mine is pretty smooth, but I need to work out muscles. All right, we need the workout muscles for this. It's looking good.
There's some powdered sugar that may stick to the bottom of the bowl. Just put your muscle in there. And
that's why I let you do it, so you can get your muscle in there. Okay, see? I knew you could get it.
Alright guys, so once you've taken it out of the refrigerator, you're just going to take your icing mixture and you're going to drizzle it on there. You can put as much as you want or as little as you want. Now sometimes, these are actually still a little warm, so I haven't cut them yet, but sometimes you want to take them out, cut them, and then drizzle it, or you can just wait till the whole thing cools and then put your icing on there and then cut them a little bit later. But
sure smells good.
We're eager, so we're gonna go ahead and do it now.
Because it's my bedtime and I'm gonna leave Steven in this kitchen. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know I could drizzle it like that. Look, I look like a pro.
Yeah. Ooh, that's so good.
It's just soaking down the delicious bars.
The more icing, the better.
I've used it all now, son.
You used it all?
Mm-hmm.
And don't worry, guys. If you have blueberries left over, you just eat them.